Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and I'm going to show you how to use the A6 size Traveler's Notebook folder template. But first, I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing for the pocket size breast cancer awareness themed folder that I made in a previous video, and I'll link that video below. And again, this is pocket size. Let me get my pocket size notebook. Take these things out so it would fit in like so. Oops. So, and I had mentioned in the video that I would send that folder to one person that I choose randomly that commented on that video. Didn't have that many comments, but I have written down everybody's name on these little pieces of paper from the comments, and so I am just going to mix them up and make sure they're nice and close and just randomly pick one. And it's Kim Craig. So Kim, I will send you a message later today and see if you would like me to send you this folder. And so let's move on to making, let me put these up, to how to make the A6, which is a 4x6 insert, folder insert. Here is the template that you will get. And as with the personal size, just trying to remember which one. I've done so many of these, I'm getting confused with them. But with the personal size template, you had to just cut out the half of the folder, since it's the same on both sides. Fold your paper in half and use this as a template to trace the shape. Well, this size is so large. Let me go ahead and cut it out so you can see what I mean. Okay, this is my full template. This is the one I printed to cut. So this one is so large that you can't use 8.5 by 11 paper. It's too wide. You have to use a 12 by 12 sheet. And get this cut real quick, and I'll show you how to do that. Now, I'm not cutting this precisely. Of course, when you do it, you'd want to take your time and do it and cut as straight as you can. Okay, so like with the other folder, what you did, I don't want to mess up good paper. Hold on. Get a piece of this. Okay, so with the other one, all you had to do is take an 8.5 by 11 and fold it in half. And I'm just going to show you this as an example. That was with the personal size, if you saw that video. Well, that's not going to work for this size. As you can see, you have overhang about 1/4 inch. So, can you see that? So what you'll have to do is use a 12 by 12 sheet. And let me see what I have here. Okay, so I don't actually have a piece of cardstock to use for this, but this is some open stock paper, so I'm just going to show you with this, and we'll just pretend that it's actually a heavier weight paper, a cardstock. So basically what you do is fold this in half. If you want to get really technical about it, you could actually figure out what half of this is so that you won't have so much wasted paper, but I don't mind that little bit of waste, and I can still use those scraps for other things. So anyway, this is what you would do. Take your 12 by 12 sheet, fold it in half, put this straight edge, not the edge with the notch, but the long straight edge, which would end up being the center fold of your folder, on the folded edge, like so. Then you take your pencil or a writing utensil, whatever you choose, and trace your template. And this is, again, the same process that I used for the personal size folder. So you trace your template and basically keep your paper folded and even and cut it out. Okay, so this is your waste paper. I don't think that's too bad. Anyway, okay, so then once you have it cut, and if you want your inside, the inside piece will fit on an 8.5 by 11. So you can actually use 8.5 by 11 to cut that piece out. So we're just going to go ahead and do the folding. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold these by hand because this paper is so thin. So, but it would be a little tougher fold with with a piece of cardstock. And then you would just fold these bottom flaps up. And then you would just adhere these side flaps down. And that would be your 4x6 folder. Again, I just used the thin paper. So you could get an idea of how to use this template. So you just basically put this side on the fold and cut it out. Then all the flaps get folded in and you adhere the 4 little flaps on the left and the right of the folder. And then you can pop it into your notebook. This is a number 4 Foxy Fix. So it actually is a little bigger. It's a little longer, but the 4x6 can fit in here. This is technically a personal size, but I could use it for 4x6 inserts if I wanted to, and I just wanted to show you how it fits in the number 4. Okay, so that's that. Now I also went ahead and used the silhouette file to cut these pieces, which are also the same size for the A6. Just like with the other folders, I don't know if I need to go through this again with you, but I will do it for this A6 size. I'm going to score in the center at 4.5. Then on each side, 1/2 inch. Then for the bottom flaps at 6 inches. So you can see that 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 4.5 in the center. Oh, and 6 on the bottom. So my desk is getting more and more crowded. Okay, just gonna fold everything in. Burnish those folds so we can have nice clean creases. This is the inside and part of the template, which is this piece, and I'm going to just fold this by hand, fold it in half, it a nice clean fold. Just gonna fold it back over. Okay. So let's do a nice clean fold for the center of this. Okay, you have everything folded here. Now you're just going to take this the double pocket piece and slide it in. Then you can just make sure everything lines up properly and glue everything down. Glue your flaps down. Where's my little piece of board? Okay, so just add the glue here and make sure everything is lining up here. And again, you can use whatever adhesive you need to use, whatever you have on hand, a double-sided tape, wet glue, any of that will work. It's just with a glue stick, you kind of got to hold it for a minute and let it catch. Then I usually burnish everything again once it's put together so it can be nice and flat, and work that glue in. And there you have it. That's your A6 4x6 folder. So you can use this and this to make this. And these templates will be available on my website at scrapcraftastic.com. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.